The Sawtooth Wilderness is a vast expanse of pure alpine beauty within the heart of Idaho. In today's installment of Gem State Getaways, we will partake in our final adventure within this rugged mountain range to Stanley Lake, a truly special piece of paradise. Previously, we completed the Sawtooth Scenic Byway, also known as Highway 75, took in the views of Redfish Lake, hiked to the lily pond below Mount Hayburn, as well as to the beautiful Fishhook Creek meadow. As we began day 5, we approached the small town of Stanley, known as the gateway to the Sawtooths on the banks of the Salmon River. This quaint mountainside town of just 119 residents features a small hot spring pool and a nearby lodge, restaurants, and year-round beauty. The Sawtooth Valley isn't just about the beautiful scenery, wildlife, and natural beauty. It's a thriving community with numerous activities. Although it may be surprising, the quaint city of Stanley, Idaho has many events, guided opportunities, and nightlife. From the summertime, Thursday night street dances on Ace of Diamond Boulevard to the Stanley Winterfest in February, you will always find something to do for the whole family. Stanley, Idaho is surrounded by over 1,000 miles of untouched wilderness. The Sawtooth mountain range can be enjoyed during any time of the year. The snow-capped mountains provide a playground for nature, wildlife, and outdoor recreation. Enjoy backpacking and hiking during the summer, or snowmobiling and cross-country skiing in the winter. Temperatures during the winter can often reach a bone-chilling minus 30 degrees and often resemble a winter wonderland. Alright guys, we decided to take a quick little detour to Stanley Lake here. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Stanley Lake, nearly 8 miles away from the town of Stanley off of Highway 21 West, is yet another drivable alpine lake within this wilderness that surely doesn't disappoint. At 185 acres, this is a popular spot for anglers during the warm summer months to catch fresh trout, featuring a boat ramp, boardwalk hiking trail, and sandy beach. On March 31st, 2020, a 6.5 magnitude earthquake struck this region of Idaho and damaged the boardwalk path and portions of the shoreline. The earthquake triggered a significant liquefaction event at Stanley Lake. Despite this occurrence, the lake remains as a perfect weekend getaway in the mountains. During our time here, my father and I briefly explored the tranquil shores. Welcome everyone to Stanley Lake here in the Sawtooth mountain range. We're gonna stop here and explore the Lakeshore Trail and see what this beautiful area has to offer. So this is just outside the town of Stanley, Idaho. And there's a nice road that you could take here. There's also a campground here as well. And public restrooms too. So we'll be able to get a nice view of the mountains in the distance. I believe that's McGowan Peak. About 9,000 feet in elevation, a little over. Here's our first river crossing. It's another beautiful day here in Idaho. Very peaceful. Oh wow, look at this. I'm gonna go over here and get a picture of the water. So quiet out here too. Oh wow, look at the mountains in the distance. Probably get a better shot from down there actually. It's pretty. It's so gorgeous. Well, that's pretty too. Well, the rest of the trail's washed out.
Is it?
Yeah. It's all washed out.
Oh my gosh.
All right, shakedown at Stanley Lake here. Look at this. It says intense shaking from the earthquake added pressure to water and the saturated sediments around the lake, causing the ground at the inlet along the western shore to behave like this liquid process called soil liquefaction. In a matter of minutes, the popular inlet beach and trail sank and slid into the lake. 2 acres of land disappeared in the process. Wow. You can see the fractures in that picture there on the shoreline just eroded away basically. And that happened March 31st, 2020. 6.5 earthquake shook the area. Wow. That's pretty
There's
weird.
befores and afters too. There's before.
Yeah, here's what it looked like there. And then after the beach was erased. So this is all erased now.
It's all gone.
So the trail isn't underwater, it's just gone. Wow, that is crazy. So this entire shoreline at this lake just eroded away in 2020, March 31st. That is absolutely insane. kind of similar to what's happening at Lake Erie. All the bluffs along Lake Erie are collapsing into the lake itself. So it's definitely happening all over the world. Peaceful place though. We might be walking through some mud here, I think. We're checking out the other side because the other part was flooded. Here we go. It's pretty cool here, isn't it? Water's very calm. Oh look, there's a dead fish over there in the bottom.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Looks like there's some sort of tracks here. Ah. Look at that. That is beautiful.
Those are burnt logs there.
All right, guys, we're gonna go take a look at this, the end of this dock over here. It's a selfie dock. It looks like you can ride your boat here too. Just beautiful. It's a full 360, guys. Thank you all for tuning in to this 3-part adventure in the Sawtooth Mountains of Idaho. Surely I will be back in the near future to see what else this incredible destination has to offer. Next time on Gem State Getaways, we continue west in search of a hidden riverside hot springs that is one of my all-time favorites.